Gotta ask you about being over there in New York. You guys saw Michael Collins' debut, man. How was it? How was the atmosphere?
Man, it was awesome, man. That atmosphere was incredible, man. I'm very happy for Michael that he had that debut. It was nice. Michael Bufford announced him. It was out of this world, man. McGregor walked him out.
Yeah, did you guys see him? Did you run into him?
Yeah, we did, man. It was crazy, man.
How was he? Was he? He's a good guy, man. People say he's a good guy. He's a humble guy.
Well, I don't know. I seen him wilding out with Dan Rafael. That was crazy, but it was cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw it, man, but it looks like he has some kind of, I don't know if it was a altercation with Sergey Kovalev. I don't know if you guys can shed some light on that. A lot of people are making a lot of it. I don't know if it was an altercation or if it was just a friendly conversation. I don't know if you guys have any insight on that.
No, I don't know, man. I mean, from what I heard, I was there. Actually, it was right behind him. I was watching the fight, though. I wasn't paying attention too much. Yeah. But what I heard what happened was, like, try to say hi, what's up to him, shake his hand, and Connor kind of just brushed him off, man, and the shit started right there.
They say that he might have not known who Sergey Kovalev was.
Probably, and I'm sure McGregor doesn't keep up with boxing all that much.
Yeah. Little G, you actually took a picture with Michael Collins. I don't know if it was before or after his fight, but what are your thoughts of Michael Collins as a fighter?
No, he's a great fighter. You know, he knows how to box. He got Manny Robles in his corner, that could fix his mistakes. But so far, I mean, he went to the Olympics. He got robbed there. Who knows? He probably would have got gold. He probably got silver. Who knows? And he looked pretty impressive. He looked good. If he
would have gotten the opportunity to get gold in the Olympics, he would have likely been matched up with Shakur Stevenson. What do you guys think about that, man? Looks like they have some kind of a crash course towards each other now.
Right.
Barbara has stated it. You know, what do you guys make of that?
I mean, I gotta stay neutral on that, man, because we're cool with Colin and Shakur at the same time, man. Yeah. But it's gonna be a great fight. It'd be a great fight.
Have you ever sparred any of them, Little G?
I sparred Shakur. I sparred Shakur a few times.
How is he, man? What kind of style is he?
He's a great boxer. He's a great boxer, but he likes to walk you down too while he boxes you. So he got good shots. You know, he knows how to pick his punches. He feints. He does everything. Yeah, he got a huge arsenal, man. That kid's really talented.
Last questions, man. Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. Man, looks like it's getting closer by the day. It seems like even the T-Mobile Arena has been reserved for that fight. In particular, what do you guys make of that fight, man? And what does it do for boxing? Is it a positive or is it a negative?
I don't think it's a positive or a negative. It's just entertainment, basically, man.
People will buy it. They love entertainment.
Right. People are gonna buy it for sure, man. But as far as doing anything for boxing, it doesn't do anything for boxing. You know, it's just entertainment.
Yeah. What do you think, Little G?
I think it's just all money. You know, money makes the world go round. That's all it is. You know, Floyd wants to fight him because he knows he's gonna get a big check, and so does Conor. He knows he won't see that money in the UFC.
Who do you favor in that fight, man?
Mayweather, of course.
You don't give McGregor not one chance.
I don't think so, you know, but who knows? You know, who knows? But I don't think so. Hey, the only thing I say, Frankie, man, like, of course Mayweather should win.
Yeah.
Hey, those are little gloves. Floyd's, you know, getting up there in age. Connor's a young, strong guy. You know what I'm saying?
You never know, man. He could catch him.
Exactly.
It happens. It happens in sparring. You know, it happens in sparring every day. People don't know.
Exactly. But if I put my money anywhere, it's going to be on Floyd. But, you know, I mean, you never know, man. Boxing, you know, you got 8-ounce gloves. Floyd's slipping. He's in age. He's not at his prime anymore. But, you know, you never know.
Well, how much would you bet, man, on Floyd Mayweather going into this McGregor fight? How much would you put down on him?
On Floyd?
Yeah. Put the house on him?
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't bet my house on him, but I bet like 10 and 20 stacks, you know?
Yeah. What do you think, Little G? If your dad tried to put the house down on Mayweather, what would you tell him?
Well, at least he didn't put it on Conor.
All right, man. I got to let you go. Tell the fans where to follow you.
At G_squad_nation at Instagram and Twitter, and Gabe Flores on Facebook. At Coach G Flores, Instagram and Twitter.
And Little G and Big G, man, talking about Triple G. How did you guys see this fight this past Saturday?
You know what? We're at the fight, bro, and from what we're watching, man, I thought Jacobs pulled it out, but the only thing negative I have to say about Jacobs is body language was a little weak, a little weak at times.
Yeah.
But I seen him pulling out the fight. But the judges, sometimes I tell my son this, like when the fight's close, your body language plays a big part. Because if they're decisive on the round, they kind of look at your body posture, and how you're behaving. And I seen Jacobs fall to the floor, and I didn't really like that he. After the fight, he should have kept his posture strong, jumped on the ropes, and told the crowd that he felt he won. And I believe, that was very important.
Yeah, how do you feel about it, little G?
I feel the same way, to be honest. I felt Dan Jacobs won by 2 rounds at least.
I gotta ask you about what do you guys want to see next, man? Who does Golovkin fight next? He wants to fight Billy Joe Saunders. That seems to be a very important fight to him because if fighting him, he wins, he becomes the undisputed middleweight champion since Bernard Hopkins. Do you guys think that's more important than the actual fight with Canelo, with the winner between Canelo and Chavez Jr.?
Of course not. I mean, but for him, it's great. I mean, if he doesn't fight Canelo, that's a good fight for him. It's a good fight for him, but the real fight is Canelo.
Yeah, and what happens there, man, after what you guys saw Golovkin do this Saturday? What does your mind change about that outcome, or is it affected?
It doesn't change. I always said Canelo would beat him. I always said Canelo would beat him. No, I think Canelo has an awesome jab, great reflexes and speed. I think Canelo beats him.
Do you agree with that, little G?
Yeah, I think Canelo's a great boxer, great defense. He's going to be hard to hit for Triple G. And I feel he'll hit Triple G a lot. And those body shots he gives are nice. So Canelo maybe even stops him in the later rounds.
A lot of people throw that word around loosely, man, exposed. Is that what we saw that night between Jacobs and Golovkin, or was Jacobs that good and we just need to give him his credit?
I think we got to give Jacobs his credit, man. He's good. I mean, his chin could be a little bit better, but Jacobs is a solid, strong, big middleweight. I told everybody, man, when you asked me last time at Manny's, remember?
Yeah, for sure.
That Jacobs was going to be a problem if he could take those shots.
Manny said the same thing. Everyone was saying that, and he did it surprise you he was able to do that, take his punches? He got dropped once, but I mean, he got back up.
Right, and that's what surprised me the most, that he did get dropped and he got back up and kept fighting through. But that just comes to show you, man, what true heart can do for a fighter. If you have heart, man, it goes a long way.
Canelo versus Chavez Jr., man, that's the big one. Everyone's waiting on it. It's being done Mexican Civil War. Which Mexican are you guys rolling with, man? Canelo or Chavez Jr.?
We're rolling with Canelo, man.
Why is that?
Because, man, he's more dedicated to the sport. Chavez kind of disrespects the sport at times, eating Fruity Pebbles in his underwears, man. We ain't that shit, man.
That's what Little G was doing when he was like 8. That's some kind of thing.
Hey, that was funny, too. Little G actually stopped doing that shit at 8. So, you know what I'm saying? So, man, yeah.
Yeah, why do you think people don't give him much of a chance, man? He looks very motivated. He has Nacho Bear standing in his corner. His father is putting a lot of pressure on him that he can lose to anyone except Canelo. It seems to be a personal thing there. He looks motivated, man. Why aren't people giving him much of a chance still?
Because of history, Frankie. It's because of history, bro. Like, the last time he was in shape was, I think, for the Sergio Martinez fight. The last time he was decent, man.
Yeah.
And even if he is in shape, I mean, Nacho's a great coach. But remember this: he's only trained Nacho for a couple months.
Yeah.
If he had Nacho for about 3 fights, and I'll be like, oh shit, we got to look out for Chavez Jr. But he hasn't. He barely got Nacho. Nacho is the best coach, I think, in boxing history. But he's not gonna. I don't think he could do anything for Chavez right now.
Yeah. Daniel Jacobs, man, where does he go from here? What do you think? What should he do next? He said he wanted Canelo and Barclays, but I mean, obviously the Golovkin fight should be first before he fights Jacobs. What should be next for Jacobs besides that Canelo?
Besides Canelo, I don't know, man. I would ask for a rematch with Triple G.
Yeah.
Obviously Jacob's stock went up, way up, I think. So I mean, I would ask for the rematch with Triple G.
Does he deserve it immediately, like next? Do you think Golovkin has to give it to him just to be able to wash off whatever questions people have of him from the one that just passed?
Absolutely, I think he needs to give Jacobs a rematch for sure.
What do you think, Little G?
I think he does, but I don't think Triple G will give him that rematch right away. I don't think he will.